Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about using a different snare drum on your kit. So as you can see right here, this is my father's Yamaha Stage Custom drum kit. And right now, all of the drums are from the exact same kit. They are all from the identical Yamaha Stage Custom kit. They came as one set. And basically, I enjoy this kit as is, but I actually have a different snare drum that I like to use. This is my my Ludwig Acrolite snare drum that I restored not too long ago, and I like to use this snare drum. So I just want to let you hear both of the snare drums, just to allow you to hear the difference in sound. So I'll just play a very simple, basic drum beat with this snare drum right here. Now I'll let you hear the snare drum and how it compares to the sound of the other drums with regards to the tone and the tuning. Now, please don't comment on the tuning of the drums or the fact that the heads need to be changed. You know what, I haven't played on this kit in a while, and it's just as simple as that. I will be tuning them and changing the heads very shortly. But for the purposes of this video, I just want you to focus on the tone and the overall tuning sound of the drums. So you can see that this sort of sounds like it belongs with the rest of the drums on the kit. They all sound like a family of drums. But now, if I take this snare drum off and I put on my Ludwig Acrolite right here, you will be able to hear that this has a total different sound than the last snare drum. Once again, I will play a very basic beat. So as you can hear, this snare drum has a much fatter sound. It has a much lower tone to it. And now I'll strike the snare drum along with the other drums and let you hear how they compare. So as you can hear, this snare drum sounds like it's from a different family. It doesn't sound like it belongs with this drum set, but I sort of like that. Because in my opinion, the snare drum is supposed to sound significantly different. It actually makes it sound better, in my opinion. It makes the overall kit sound better. So what I will do is I'll just once again compare the two snare drums. Sorry about that. I will compare the sound of the two snare drums immediately after each other. So right now I will strike the Yamaha Stage Custom snare drum. Now I will strike the Ludwig, sorry about that, Yamaha snare drum, I apologize. Now I will strike the Ludwig Acrolite snare drum. So as you can hear, they sound significantly different, and the Yamaha Stage Custom snare drum sounds like it belongs with these drums. And on the other hand, the Ludwig Acrolite snare drum doesn't sound like it belongs. But I really like that because it is, in my opinion, once again, the snare drum is supposed to sound quite different than the other drums. It's supposed to stand out. And you can actually accomplish that much better when you have a different snare drum. So in this video, I just wanted to talk to you about using a different snare drum on a drum kit. Once again, this is a Yamaha Stage Custom drum kit, and this is a Ludwig Acrolite snare drum. And that's sort of the combination that I like to use. Obviously, I like to keep all of the toms and the bass drum as one because they need to sound alike, but I like to change it up with regards to the snare drum and use a snare drum that doesn't specifically belong on the kit. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.